Hola, hola, ¿qué tal? Bienvenidos a una nueva entrega de Xenoblade Chronicles X. Vamos a ver qué nos contó Nagi. A medida que vayas explorando el distrito administrativo, ve pensando en qué clase de vida quieres llevar en New Los Ángeles. Vale, tómate el tiempo que necesites. Yo estaré aquí esperándote cuando estés listo. Muchísimas gracias, Nagi. Bueno, pues continuamos exactamente en el mismo punto donde lo dejamos en el directo anterior. Así que... a ver, vistacito por aquí. Oh, todo esto parece como... oh, un gigantesco hangar. Excelente. Excelente. Vale, vámonos. Salir al distrito administrativo. Por supuesto que sí. Vamos a ver qué nos encontramos aquí fuera. Y nada, a ver. Yo no sé si se aprecia a través del micrófono la carga que está pegando la consola al disco. Bueno.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want him to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that skill. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
Gran skill. Vale, preguntar qué es un skill. Vamos a preguntar o alucinar. Yo creo que más que alucinar vamos a preguntar para que nos vayan dando datos.
What? You don't remember what a skell is? That gorgeous exoskeleton that just went by? Basically like the most incredible, awesomest super weapons ever? Lasers, force fields, bipedal and vehicular transformations. Sorry, just... I get so excited whenever I think about it.
Son auténticos Transformers.
Originally, scales were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far, so fast, without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
Muy bien, pues bueno, por lo que veo se va a basar todo en misiones y misiones y misiones para que nos den en principio la opción para poder sacarnos el carnet de skill. La verdad es que en 2 meses haber construido todo esto me parece una auténtica barbaridad. Vale, vamos a ir antes de echar a Trevor, ya hablamos con él, pero bueno, a ver qué se cuenta.
What's wrong?
Pregúntale a Trevor sobre el objetivo de Blade. Cada brigada tiene unas responsabilidades. Mi obligación principal es hacer guardia. Últimamente han informado de la aparición de seres peligrosos cerca de las entradas de la ciudad. Por eso hemos sellado las puertas como medida defensiva. Hemos reforzado tanto la guardia que no existe ni la más remota posibilidad de que un indígena se cuele en la ciudad. Pero he oído que Elma y un chico nuevo ya se han encargado, a los Grecs, que merodeaban cerca de la puerta oeste. Esos fuimos nosotros, amigo. Así que supongo que deberíamos agradecerle al equipo de Elma que nos haya librado de esa amenaza. Muy bien, Trevor, gracias por tu información. Vale. Oh, no tengo que hacer nada. A ver qué nos cuentan.
So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of Blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the Scout console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the Scout console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Me imagino que se refiere a las misiones cooperativas. ¿Posible? Bueno, vamos a hablar con Eleonora.
Yes.
Pregúntale a Eleonora sobre este lugar. Ese es el panel de encargos. Como eres Blade, puedes... ¿Qué? Ah, que todavía no te has registrado en Blade, Luisis. Bueno, si lo haces y te unes a alguna brigada, aquí es donde podrás aceptar las misiones. Entiendo que todavía no hayas decidido qué papel quieres desempeñar aquí en NLA. No pasa nada, pero creo que serías un Blade estupendo. Créeme, por aquí han pasado muchos Blade. Sé distinguir a alguien que tiene potencial. Muy bien, Eleonora, gracias. Vamos a ver las misiones que tenemos disponibles. Ay, coño, ¿por qué? Ah, ahí. ¿Por qué no se ha podido? ¿Qué mierda tengo que hacer? Ah, vale, es esta otra. Perfecto. Perfecto, no lo había visto.
Ta-da! The Blade Scout console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one Blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other Blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell Blade without team. Sorta. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you're ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
Vale. Tenemos que irnos hasta el callejón de la armería. Perfecto.
Hey.
Aquí está.
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Vale, nos vamos a la torre Blade. Menuda ruta turística. La hostia.
Am I right?
Vale, antes de Bueno, no, sí, vamos a acabar primero lo que es la ruta y luego ya venimos y vamos haciendo las cosas que nos vayan indicando sin ningún problema.
Really?
¿Cómo tardan en cargar las texturitas? Lari, loli, loli, loli. Listen.
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chosan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
Ok, misión principal terminada y por supuesto nos vamos a unir a los Blade, así que no sé tanta insistencia. Lo haremos, lo haremos. Vale, vamos a hacer un save.
Almost there. Give me strength.
Y tenemos que volver a informar. La otra vez entré dando un rodeo, pero aquí. Volvemos al barracón, a ver qué coño nos quieren decir, a ver si nos dejan unirnos ya y empezar con las misiones, que es lo interesante.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment. What in the hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Pues por el momento sí.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, he can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Bueno, pues ha sido todo muy rápido. Estamos unidos a Blade. Imagino que ya comenzaremos los trámites. A ver.
Let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a Blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the east gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Toma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah! Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe.
Pues ala, listo, vamos a colocar la sonda. Estamos capítulo 2. Expandiendo fronteras. Lo había visto arriba y justo ha aparecido. Expandiendo fronteras. Muy bien. Venga, vámonos. Vamos a pasar a la acción. Porque esto es necesario. Lógicamente es completamente necesario en el juego. Todo este momento de charlatanería. Pero ya va siendo hora, sin ningún tipo de duda, de pasar a la verdadera acción. Acción.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the west gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
No fuimos nosotros. Fuimos nosotros, chica.
That was you? Cool.
I don't think so. Those GRACIAS we took down were fairly routine. Definitely not something they'd lock both gates over, at least.
Then I take my cool back. But wait a sec. You guys fought GRACIAS? The two of you? Hey, that's still pretty cool. They've been hassling a lot of teams lately, especially how they hunt in packs and all.
Let's not get too excited. Confidence can be good. Overconfidence can be fatal, especially when you're new.
Yeah, you're right.
But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the East Gate, shall we?
Venga, vamos. Tanto charlatanear. Vale, consejo de Leonora. Soy Leonora, la líder. Vale, ahora se me está poniendo aquí en el gamepad. Ya puedes utilizar el mapa de sectores de tu telecomunicador. Tiene mucha información sobre Mira. Así que échale un ojo cuando no sepas dónde estás o qué hacer. Gracias, Eleonora. Perfecto, sí, se me ha abierto. Y nada, vamos a dejar hasta aquí esta entrega. Ya comenzaremos la siguiente con misiones. Hemos hecho, pues, terminado, finiquitado, más o menos, segurísimo. O sea, 100% que va a haber más cosas que aprender, porque iremos subiendo niveles, nos tendrán que enseñar cómo vamos mejorando nuestro personaje y todo ese tipo de cosas. Pero, como siempre digo, será en un próximo directo, en un próximo vídeo. Así que también os recuerdo que abajo en la descripción tenéis el enlace que os llevará directamente hasta Twitch, que es desde allí, desde donde hago siempre las emisiones en directo. Así que si os apetece estar informados de cada nueva emisión, pues no tenéis más que hacer clic y seguirme a través de Twitter también. También, si os ha gustado el vídeo, no podéis dar un like, favoritos, también lo podéis recomendar a vuestros amigos y en las redes sociales. Nos vemos muy prontito, que lo paséis muy bien. Muchísimas gracias. Adiós.